So for the topic of today's sermon today, we're going to talk about I forgot. Everyone has a person in their mind that they want to be. I want to be more kind, more compassionate, more patient. I want to study harder. I want to be more fit and more trim. There's many things that we want to be. And we set that goal in our minds. But a lot of times we forget. Sometimes somebody does something really weird and it makes us mad. And so we forget that we don't want to be a mad person, but we just got mad. Sometimes we get annoyed, but we don't want to be an annoyed person, but we forgot. Sometimes we see somebody else get something good and we don't get it. And suddenly we're a jealous person. But that's not the kind of person we wanted to be. But that's the kind of person that we are now. And one of the reasons that we are this way is because we forgot. We forgot that person that we wanted to be. We forgot that person that we're trying to be. And for those short moments in time, we forgot. And so, what should we do? Well, first of all, there's two things we have to do. One, you have to set the goal first. So you have to tell yourself very often, in Thai or Bali we call it atithan, or making a wish. You have to make the wish first. What kind of person do I want to be? You have to tell yourself often, may I please be a compassionate person. May I be a forgiving person. May I be a kind person. May I be a patient person. Set the goals for yourself very, very often as you can. Because the more often you do it, the more you remind yourself of who you want to be. And the second thing that you have to do is remind yourself often. Have mindfulness, or in Thai we call it sati. You have to have the sati to know, hey, I told myself I want to be compassionate. Am I being compassionate right now? I told myself I want to be more patient. Am I being patient right now? And you have to put these two things together. So in conclusion, we don't want to forget who we want to be. So we have to do two things. One, remind ourselves often and set our goal. And two, have mindfulness, that we know what we are doing at every moment and compare it to the person that we want to become.